All right. Got it. Thank you very much. And it's a wonderful day. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all my neighbors out there, and welcome back to the stream. Xabi Alonso, Espole Magic. Xabi Alonso officially brought the hammer down to Cobham, and a massive 76 million strike blockbuster is on the verge of completing. Drop where you are watching the stream from in the chat and let me know your comment section below. And you know what? Spare me a bit of that change and hit a knuckle on the video. That's will really spike the stream up. And let's dive into the videos and the content right now. Don't forget, hit your knuckle on the screen. Anthony's on. We'll be back right after this break to go through the topics of the day. Okay, I wouldn't waste time. I just want to go through it. We've got massive transfer drama breaking across London and Birmingham today. Here is our rundown for the show. The 76 million Nicolas Jackson deal. Chelsea and Aston Villa are pushing to close the 76 million agreement for Jackson this week as Unai Emery target his former striker Alonso, 12 stars to as he's been managed, has been banished 12 stars. The manager creates a 12-man exile squad to Chelsea. Jackson, Liam Delap, Tosin Adarabioyo, Disasi, Washington are completely cut off from the team training at this moment, and they have to find a new destination. And also, 13 summer signings announced. Chelsea officially unveiled 18 years old child, also a defender. Absolutely, a new player is coming in, and these are a few things that we'll be looking at. And also, don't forget, we'll be doing our tier list. We'll be looking at the Champions League spots and also mid-table relegation. We'll be discussing that in today's show. So there's a lot to talk about in today's show. Also, we'll be talking about Spurs 286 million man as they look for Man City raid. Tottenham Hotspurs are in advance to sign both Savinho and Omar Marmoush in a shocking Premier League double swap. Also, we'll be looking at a few things from other Premier League sources. So don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe to join the family, and make sure that you cast your vote in today's live stream poll. And also 76 million for Nicolas Jackson. Great business for Chelsea. Let me know in the comment section below. As we get stream going, be there, Nizan and Stephen G. We're here to take you guys through the next hour and a half of very intriguing live streaming. We'll be right back in a second. All right, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on BCM Sports. It is a beautiful day out there today, around 77 Fahrenheit. Yeah, 77 degrees. It's nice and beautiful. The best ever time you can ever have to be outside, to be outdoor, to do stuff. Beautiful day here in Michigan, United States, to be precise. So let me know exactly where you're watching the stream from. I've seen a lot of comments coming in. And big up to everyone. Like I said all the time, don't forget to let YouTube do the rest of the work. It's just for you to drop a like on the video. Hit your knuckle on it, and it will be registered. You get what I mean? It will be registered, and YouTube will do the rest for BCM Sports platform. So thank you all for coming on. And as usual, we have Stephen G here. Stevie, are you there? You ready?
Yeah.
I don't think Steven is ready yet.
No, I'm here.
All right, you're here. We got a little bit, things are delaying a bit, but it's okay. Steven, welcome back again to the stream. We got a lot to go through in today's live show. And before we get it, what you up to?
Not up to much, to be honest with you, mate. Just a bit of a busy day, but nothing really important, if that makes sense.
All right.
All good with
thank
you?
you very much. I'm all right. It's just another day. NFL. Still NFL stuff because that's why I got my NFL jersey right here, Detroit Lion. I'm ready to roll. You get what I mean? I'm ready to roll. So it looks a bit different today, but very, very interesting. Interesting news transfer. Outgoings are working. And also Alonso has really defined. He's really defining the team, and then the team that are going to be there for the season, and that's what we're here for. And also, we'll be looking at the tier list, teams that will finish in the top six, and teams that will finish in the middle of the table, Champions League qualification, and also the relegation teams. And we're going to give you the reason why we think that these teams will really deserve to be in those positions. That's what we're going to do here today. So stick with us and have patience with us as teams goes on. Steven, where do we really start from in today's topic? We'll start from a little bit. We're not going to concentrate too much on the first one, which will be Enzo Fernández. You know, we can do the stream without talking about Enzo Fernández. We'll be talking about him for the past week now. And as it is being stated out there, Enzo Fernández and Alex Scott, the master plan, as Chelsea expect Manchester City to return with offer shortly. However, Chelsea is likely to strengthen the Premier League rival without, guaranteed replacement, while City refuses to pay a full amount of 120 million. Like I said, we're not gonna go deeply into it. So we're gonna just go through it real quick, and then we'll move on from there.
On Enzo or Jackson?
Yeah, on the Enzo Fernández. Any new update on the table regarding Enzo Fernández? Like I said, we're not going to waste so much time on it, on Enzo. Then after that, I'll just go through. I'll visit the comments.
You have not seen anything new.
All right. Just typing it. All right. Whilst we're going through, let me go to the comments so I don't forget. It's becoming too much here. A lot of comments to go through. If you're not okay with that, just let me know. Don't worry. I'm just asking. He said, Adams, big up to you. Adams said, good evening. This is Hakeem watching from Ghana. It is Enzo Fernández really fault by pushing, just by posting himself leaving Chelsea or the agency. I don't really see. I don't really see this guy really wants to leave. He wants to leave, but the agency destroyed him. I see what Adams is trying to say. He's one who's at fault. Is it the agent or is it Enzo Fernández? To be honest with you, I'll say both. You get what I mean? Because the player has more power than the agent. You are the power. You are paying the agent. So if you believe that Chelsea are a team that has really served you very well, you jumping in, Steven? Well, if you think that, sorry, I thought you were about to say something. The player has more power than the agent. You can the agent at any time. If you think that you don't like what your agent is saying, you have every right to tell the agent that I'm not okay with this. But if you sideline, you're okay with what the agent is saying. Like, let's push for a move to Real Madrid. Let's push for a move to Manchester City. Yeah, then your agent will start working on things like that. Publicly, he's going to put things out there that makes you feel bad or makes your wish come true, and that's what we're getting from Enzo Fernández. But anyway, thank you very much for your question. And also, Jordan said, "Big up with the panel. Having a good afternoon. Having a good funny hoping having a good afternoon. I'm sure is that what he's trying to say.
I think so.
Having a good afternoon, Jordan. Big up to you, Jordan. Thank you very much for your question. And it's nice to see you guys in today. A few more we're gonna go through before we get to the main topics. Clock is ticking with the window. Gets the outgoing Man City paid the 120 million. Enzo Fernández still in the training videos is going to stay at Chelsea, but I would be pissed take.
I think he means.
Waiting.
I think he means
deadline day.
would be a. I think he means it would be a, not I would, because that would make no sense.
Oh, okay. We don't have anyone that goes through the messages for us. We read it as we see it. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, but good thing you also see it. So yeah, he will be pissed if it goes all the way to deadline day. Yeah, and it could be Jordan. It could be the Enzo Fernández saga is not going to be over now. It could hold on to deadline day because right now, look, I know it looks like he's going to stay. We don't know.
There's no way on earth
deadline day was when he came to Chelsea.
Yeah, but the fact that Chelsea felt they needed to put a deadline, right? City keep putting out all this stuff about we want Enzo Fernández. Yeah, pay up for him then. You're not paying up, so he's not leaving. Simple as that. And if you want to try and get it to deadline day, then he's definitely not leaving because then we can't get a replacement in. So, Man City, you best make up your mind.
We read this yesterday. No, we read this yesterday that Chelsea are not looking for selling Enzo Fernández to replace him. If they want to replace him with Alex Scott or whoever they want to bring in, they will go ahead and start making that arrangement.
Alex Scott wasn't deemed, from the stuff that I've seen and heard, Alex Scott was not the replacement for Enzo. So
that's why
was
I said that.
Alex Scott, and then if Enzo leaves, then you get another player to replace him.
Exactly. So that's what I was just saying. That
so Alex Scott was not the replacement for Enzo.
It can be a different deal. So,
but that's
so
my
means that
if it gets to deadline day, then it's not going to happen. Because deadline day, you have a set number of hours to get their deal done.
Okay. So meaning that they can still be working on any other midfielder they are trying to bring in, and also either concentrate on Enzo out or Enzo in, that kind of a thing. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Now, thank you very much for Jordan. Big up to you, Jordan. Big up to everyone out there. Big up to everyone joining us in the stream today. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. So we're still gonna go through our tier list for who wins the Premier League. Our prediction will be there, and also our clock is thinking. That is from Jordan. Is thinking fast and very, very fast. Glad that Joao Pedro has signed a new deal and took the number 9 shirt, and Delap it's number 12. But I wouldn't. I would still sell him for my option. But who will be? Who would it be? That's from Jordan. Thank you very much, Jordan.
DCLC 1996. The numbers real quick, me.
Yeah,
do you know I didn't notice on the numbers? No. It's a quick thing. I didn't notice numbers for the Sassy, from what I remember. Tosin's number got taken and given to Barco, yeah?
Yeah.
Tosin has a new number. Did you notice what his new number is?
No idea.
If I remember correctly, and I'm going to get this up on my screen now from when I copy and pasted it to you, his new number is 38. Yeah. Tosin number 38.
Okay.
So Delap's 12, Tosin's 38. There's no number for the Sassy. So yeah.
Meaning it's out. He's not part of the team in a way. He's not even part of the team.
Who?
The Sassy. He's not part of the team.
Yeah, but you'd think just to be on the safe side that they'd still give him a number.
Mm-hmm. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. And also, I'm gonna go through the comments real quick. We got a lot to go through before we start this segment. I've already started in terms of the topics, but then Jordan, thank you very much. The Sassy saga is getting out of hands now with the Crystal Palace link. Just pay the money. Chelsea just accept it. Don't take the mic because I got this feeling it will happen in the deadline day from Jordan up the Chelsea. Thank you very much, Jordan. Thank you very much for it. And I kind of feel like Disasi, from what I'm hearing, he will be joining Palace, and I hope that happens for him. For his future, the family. He need to start playing football, and it'll be better for him to find himself a football club. Adams, big up to Adams. He says if City really interested in signing Enzo Fernandez, they have to prove more bid than expected. Chelsea can refuse than to accept if Enzo wants to go. That is from Adams. Thank you very much. A big up to Xabi Williams, my man. Big up to you, brother. Hope everyone is doing well. Guys, if you see any new person in the mods, Xabi Williams, I'm sure you're a mod. Please welcome our new members to the family. Let them feel comfortable. Let them feel welcome to the channel. So thank you very much, Savio, for your work. Is Chelsea going to sign another midfield for Enzo Fernandez replacement? That is what Adams is asking for now. We'll give you an answer. Adam, thank you very much for your question. PYS tweets me. All right, Stephen, check if there's anything new from PYS. Adam Hopkins said, Stephen says, please, I want to know the conversation going on about these about the shirt sponsor. The shirt sponsor, I think it means shirt sponsor. We'll dig into it here in a second. I don't have any updates regarding the kit sponsor right now off the top of my head. I didn't check anything through it before coming on. But then as the stream goes on, we'll verify if there's any new updates, any new notes or conversation going on between the kids sponsorship. I'll let you know right now. Jordan, big up to you. Jordan said Estavio is expecting to sign. Estavio is expecting to sign a new contract, and Alex Scott will be possible to replace Enzo Fernandez leaving. But we have to wait and see. Anything can happen in football these days, which I agree with Jordan 100%. Big up to you, Jordan. And Estavio Williams. Okay, he said Dodgy's tweet also coming from Estavio. Thank you very much for that. Estavio is doing his mod work very well. Since I'm seeing Man City fan making their team up with a player that is contracted to us. In that is what CFC is saying. A team they're putting a player in that is contracted with Chelsea. Who would that be? Enzo Fernandez, wouldn't it? Okay, CFC 2015. Thank you very much again. And JC, big up to JC in there. Big up to JC. Chelsea ain't signing no one else. We are all done. That is from CFC 2015. CFC 2015. I don't think we are done. I think there will be a player coming in. If you let Disasi go, Badishile leaving, and I don't know about Tosin. If Tosin leaves, it means that definitely there will be a reinforcement for that center back role. But if Tosin is staying, maybe even with him staying there, we still need a center back, one more center back to cover up. All right. So CFC said Chelsea ain't signing anyone yet. Hello from JC. Big up to you, JC. Thank you very much, JC, for joining us on the stream this morning. Really, this season, Chelsea, anything takes done, finishing 10th like last season passed. This season, second or third will be passing, or we can win the league, done to win the trophy. That is from Adam. Adam, thank you very much for it. Then JC, one more thing from JC said, big up to us. JC, big up to you, brother. I hope you're keeping well. JC, you can message me on X, on Discord if you have. You know what I mean, JC. You know what I mean. All right, thank you very much, guys. So thank you. Let's get things going. We're discussing Enzo Fernandez. Is Scott going to be the replacement for Enzo Fernandez? I don't think that is the main idea. That's the right idea of Chelsea can be working on different deals to bring Scott in and still even keep Fernandez, or if they're still going to shoot him out of the door by the end of the window. We're literally less than a week to go. And as one of our brothers said, the deadline day keep ticking. up and down. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking for the window to be closed. And we'll be here. Just for a reminder, we'll be here for 5 hours. We'll be in 3 hours. Window closes. No, 4 hours window before the window closes, and 1 hour after the window closes. So, because like I said, there's something called deal shit.
You remember
and deal shit and deals. Go ahead, Steven.
Remember the deadline's back to 11 p.m. UK time as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. So
last year
Africa,
it was
could
like
be 10
8
o'clock.
or 7 o'clock, I think.
Okay.
So some of Africa is the same as UK though. So some of Africa is the same time though.
Okay. So I'm just saying we're going to be within 10 to 11 deadline day if you're in Africa. But if you're here in America, America has so many different time zones. Some are 5 hours different from.
Got about 5 or 6 time zones, I think.
Exactly. 5 from different time zones, exactly. So we have some that are 7 hours, others are 5 hours. I fall within that 5 hours category behind the UK time zone. And we have others also 6 hours. So it's so many different times over there. And some are even 8 hours, behind the UK. So imagine how difficult it's for these people to wake up for early kickoff. They have to wake up somewhere around 3 a.m. in the morning to be able to catch their football teams playing. So it's not easy. It's not easy. We that live outside the United Kingdom or the UK.
You know what I say?
But yes, sir. What do you say?
Skill issue.
Do what?
Skill issue. Living 8 hours away from 8 hours time away.
Yeah.
Time.
All right. Steven said, JC says, Steven, excited for the new season. You must be eager to go to the game on Monday, isn't it? That's from JC. And
my season
from the truth. Big up to Nee and then Steven in the chat. And big up to you, my man. The truth. 8888. Big up to you, bro. Okay, guys, let's get things rolling. You can still bring your comment and your questions. Go ahead, Steven. I don't know, there's some kind of a delay.
My season started on Saturday, and I don't do away games, so my first Chelsea game is not next Monday, the Sunday after when it's Brighton. That's my first Chelsea game of the season.
All right, right on.
So my season
on,
already started on Saturday with my local.
Right on, people. Let's get things rolling. Okay, next on the bill, we'll be talking about Pedro Neto, 100 million valuation, and Malo Gusto exit. Chelsea raised Neto's valuation to 100 million. 100 million could settle around 85 million pounds. 100 million, but they will take 85 million pounds plus add-on, which Manchester City, Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool, Saudi clubs also settling around the player. Meanwhile, Malo Gusto wants to leave Chelsea, and Chelsea's 75 million price tag much more flexible than reported in other medias. Steven, Malo Gusto is a player, to talk about here, and Pedro Neto. So where do you stand on these two players regarding either the stay at the football club or the leave? What do you stand on Malo Gusto and Pedro Neto?
We don't really need Gusto now that we've bought Palestra in. And also, I'm not Gusto's biggest fan anyway. I feel like he's one of those players where he's not consistent, especially when it comes to crossing the ball, which can be very frustrating. So for me, get rid of him, just sell him. And then you can keep maybe a Champong if you want, and he can cover both centre-back and right-back. You can move Reece to centre-back or midfield, or keep him as a right wing-back option, depending. Like I said the other day, I think we're better off putting Reece in midfield, personally, to protect him, or centre-back, for the reasons we just go wide anyway. But yeah, awesome amount of money for him. Hopefully, huh?
It's all right. Go ahead.
I'm going to sort this thing.
Breaking down. So
this thing
I was wondering if you're there, you're frozen. It's all right.
No, I'm still here. On my end, I'm moving absolutely fine.
Okay. Okay.
I think we're fine.
That's all right. Mm-hmm. So we're discussing Pedro Neto, Gusto.
Okay, I'm going this. I'm going to sort this out. I can't keep doing this. It's going to drive me insane.
All right, get it done. I'll be here. And get it right now. I'll be here. I'll go through this for a second until we get Steven back on the stream. But yeah, like I said, Pedro Neto is a player we're discussing here. I feel like keeping Pedro Neto for this season, it's very important. We have a lot of experience. We talk about a lot of experience and a lot of goals from all departments. Pedro Neto being part of our squad for the 2026-2027 means a lot. Why am I saying this? Getting on our left-hand side. We have other players. The style of football we're going to play, the formation-wise, it's going to circle around that three, whatever formation, three at the back. Three at the back doesn't need a lot of wingers because need two number 10s. Are we going to need much of a Pedro Neto? Whether we don't or we're going to need him or not, we still want him at the football club to keep him for one season because the price tag right now, 100 million is the valuation, 80 million at least. It means that you can still sell Pedro Neto to Saudi after one season. After this season, you can still sell Pedro for maybe a fee over 50 or 60 million and still get a lot of money back from Pedro Neto. If you want to sell him, keep him. Keep more of the best players this season. Let's compete highly in every competition. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, not Champions League, Premier League. Get all the top players ready. Let's fight for every trophy. And let's even push if Chelsea can win it. But we'll look into that if indeed Chelsea can win that. But Malo Gusto, should he stay or should Chelsea move him on? Another big question that I'm asking here. Should Chelsea keep Malo Gusto or move him on from the football club? That's you guys to decide. Is it going to be very important to what Chelsea do this season, or is it going to be not really needed at the football club? Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Malo Gusto, very good player. It has its ups and downs. It's a bit inconsistent, and if you look at the way we're going to play our fullbacks, will he be the guy? Will it make much of a difference? Him and Palestra. We haven't seen much from Palestra yet. But Malo Gusto and Palestra, who will you keep as your right fullback? Reece James, definitely, the way he plays, he's definitely going to be very versatile, be in the middle, and then be on that right back position at the same time, as we've seen in the some of the preseason games. So James will get a lot of game time, which no one doubts that. But Malo Gusto is not going to get game time. But me moving to City wouldn't be a problem. I don't think we're strengthening Manchester City, too much. But abroad, wherever, Man City, just give Malo Gusto, another chance in his career. So move him on. I wouldn't be surprised if they move him on. That's what I'll say. But big up to you, big up to everyone and here in the stream today. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, hit your knuckle on the video, and that like will register itself. Do that, just do that. Just knock it like that. Knock on the screen, and the likes will drop on it. Let's see if we can finish the stream with at least about 40 likes before we end today's stream. But big up to Chelsea Dan, big up to you, brother. Says big up Nime. I thought Jackson going Napoli. There are some other news over there. The reason why I'm more holding on to the what's his name, Aston Villa move is he's worked with the manager before. Unai Emery is a manager that Jackson has worked with before. There was being so many interest from Aston Villa on the sale of Jackson. Chelsea have also priced Jackson very high. They priced him at 60 million. The only question is, will Aston Villa pay that much money? Aston Villa have sold a lot of players, though. They've sold some players this season. They've sold Ezri Konsa to Arsenal, and they're definitely going to sell Oli Watkins to Saudi. if the Oli Watkins move happens, it means that Jackson is coming straight through the door. They will have a lot of money to pay for Jackson. So that is the main idea plan of Aston Villa. If they let Oli Watkins go, it means that Jackson will be an easy access to go to Aston Villa. So thank you very much, Dan. Okay, we got Steven back in. I hope everything is working right. Hope everything is working well. I think everything is working well for Steven right now. The Truth 888 and said, I think Malo and Gusto will drive under Xabi Alonso, especially since Xavi's football philosophy does not isolate the wing back. So wingers like Maraska. I'm getting confused here with the Truth 888's commented. It doesn't add up. But anyway, the wingers like Mario Gusto, I'm sure that Mario Gusto is what he's trying to say. But anyway, Proper Charles said, big up, Chad. Hope everyone is good. Up the Chels from Chelsea Dan. Chelsea Dan, big up to you, brother. Big up, guys. Chelsea Dan. Proper Chels himself. Show him some love. The 3 dots is right on the comment. If you see the, I've highlighted his name. The 3 dots is right there. Just visit Proper Chels and show him some love and let him know Nin sent you to his platform. All right, up the Chels, Dan. Big up, Dan, also from the Truth 888. Gusto and Neto is what he meant. That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't think he meant to say Malo and Gusto, but probably it's typo, typing error. Okay, all right. Good. Smash the like, boys. Smash the like. Jeremy, big up to you, Jeremy. Nice to see you here as usual. Every day, Jeremy, your consistency, it's so high. My problem now is how does Pedro takes this? Pedro take this crash number 9. Didn't he ask questions or think before taking the number 9 jersey from Adams? It's a big question. Hopefully the case can be broken this season from João Pedro. I see João Pedro finishing with 30 goals this season. I see 30 goals just for the Premier League, not all competition. I see João Pedro netting 30 goals this season.
I'm not sure I'd go 30 goals in the Prem.
You think that's too much for Pedro? Without injury? Without injury, Steven?
Pushing it. I'd say in the Prem closer to about 20 to 25.
I'm giving him 30 goals. I'm having that feeling that this guy can do it better this time. Second season.
So you think Chelsea will go in the Premier League then?
Well, you can win the goals. You can win the Premier League with 30 goals. It doesn't mean that.
No, but if you're scoring 30 goals,
yeah.
If your striker's scoring 30 goals, 99.9% of the time you're winning the Premier League.
I don't think so.
In fact, actually, it's probably 100%.
How many goals did Haaland score last season in the Prem alone?
Not 30.
Oh, I think he did score more than 30. Haaland scored more than 30 goals.
I'd bet you that he didn't. Not in the Prem alone.
No, I mean Prem alone. If he scored 30 goals in the Prem, it doesn't mean he's going to win. They're going to win it.
What I'm saying.
Because if you need more goals to win the Premier League,
Haaland got 27.
It was that close. So 3 goals different. 3 goals different. Doesn't mean that you're going to win it.
Arsenal won the league by 7 points, right? Yeah. So in theory, if Haaland scores 3 more goals, right? If you spread them out, that could be 9 points, which then wins them a league. In fact, wouldn't even need that because if they win 2 more games and then draw 1, their goal difference is better.
Okay.
Yeah, their goal difference would be better.
I'm just hoping Pedro Neto, not Pedro Neto, João Pedro this time could get more goals. Anything above 25, I'll be very pleased. And let's get the other goals from the wingers because that has been our problem.
I mean, he got 15 last season without penalties, didn't he?
That's good. That's good.
Let's put it this way, right?
Yeah.
Haaland got 27, and 3 of those were penalties. So he got 24 Premier League goals if you don't factor in penalties. Yeah?
Yeah.
Igor Thiago got 2 Premier League goals and 8 of his eight Premier League penalties, right? Igor Thiago scored, 14 Premier League non-penalty goals?
He scored a lot of penalties.
Semenyo scored 17. 1 was a penalty, so that would be 16. Watkins scored 16 and none of them were penalties. João Pedro scored 15 and none of them were penalties.
So imagine if he was the one taking the penalties, adding those penalties to his goals. It means that he could have even easily reached 20 goals. You get what I mean? So he can easily reach how poor.
I can't remember how many penalties we had last season.
How poor? We're not getting many penalties. We didn't get many
penalties awarded. Hang on. Let's go by team, so it's a lot easier. Penalties awarded. If I can find that one, Chelsea had 8 penalties last season.
And how many were convicted? How many were missed?
We scored 87.5 or 87.5 of our penalties. So it doesn't give me an.
So probably around 7 of the 6 or 7.
Crystal Palace had 8 penalties and scored all 8.
Okay, so we missed some. I can't even remember who missed it, but anyway,
we missed 1, I think. Hang on. 5% of. Yeah, we missed 1. Palmer missed it. If you remember.
Yeah, Palmer missed. Yeah, that's true.
That's the only one we missed in the Prem.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Stephen. Your proper Charles. Thank you very much for your comment here. And Gusto should be sold. It will be greedy for us keeping him because I can't watch him get benched again. What do you think, João Pedro having the number 9 shirt? I believe that he can break the case. I don't have a problem with anyone that wears the number 9. If you're a striker, to me, he's not a number 9, typical number 9. I think that Welbeck should wear the number 9, but I think that they want to see people wearing that even number, the odd number. Sorry, they want to see someone wearing that odd number on the pitch instead of the pitch.
Also, as a striker, you always want to wear number 9.
Right, but he's not a real traditional number 9. But it doesn't really matter. You get what I mean? It doesn't really matter. But anyway,
I'd also add outside of Tammy Abraham, when's the last time we did have someone that was good wearing number 9? I think Morata wore it, but when he first joined, Morata was doing well. Then he got injured, and that's when it went downhill. Because if you remember rightly, he came in and he was scoring like 2 or 3 goals here and there. I think he got a hat-trick against, I want to say, Stoke. But he was scoring goals like fairly consistently at the start.
Okay. Yeah. Are you talking?
I was, but I'm not now.
Oh. It's very difficult to tell because it sounds like, when someone is talking, you're trying to interrupt the person, and the person, it happens a lot. So sometimes when I hear the noise, I just don't say anything, waiting for you to land. But anyway, thank you guys. Thank you very much, everyone, with your comments. Keep them coming, and we're talking about Pedro Neto, 100 million valuation, and Malo Gusto, either he stays or go. And I've seen a few comments related to today, right? The topics that we are on right now, from Proper Chills. Proper Chills, Dan said, also Gusto, why don't he get sold? Because we have Gusto and Palestra, right wing back, and now playing as center back, midfield, and I don't see Man City pay 75 million for Malo Gusto, is what Proper Chelsea is saying. It makes a lot of sense, but if City want the player, then what? They have to cover that money, and pay for it. Jeremy said that number 9 and cares the kid playing the kind of players in for it were either not good enough or Chelsea were either having a bad season. Ja Pedro will cook in the shit. Wait for it to happen. That's what Jeremy is saying. Jeremy said, if it will be honest, Chelsea need at least one more center back. Arsenal keep buying more defenders. We should learn from them. If Lacroix or Cowell gets injured, we are completely done. Arsenal right now have seven defenders, 7 center back. What are you gonna do with all these 7 center back? In Carpier is there. They have Ben White. They still have they just sent what's his name from Aston Villa. I forgot his name. I just said his name a few seconds ago. They just sent they have Calafiori also there, and their main center back, the Brazilian Gabriel Magalhaes, is still there. Almost about 7 center back. What are you doing with all these 7 center back? I understand they don't want to concede goals, but why won't you concentrate on scoring goals too? If Arsenal doesn't score many goals like they did last season, they will not be able to retain the Premier League. Why am I saying this? The player that helped Arsenal win the season last season, most of the goals, he came out from the bench, which is Trossard. Trossard now has left Arsenal Football Club, and he's now with Besiktas. So where are the goals going to come from? If Kai Havertz get injured, everything is going to rely on Gyökeres. And you and I know Gyökeres is not good enough against big teams. He's good. Oh, he's okay. Then you're going to bring another bench player called is it Moreira or whatever his name is, the guy that played in a World Cup. He's not an out and out number 9. But he's not as good as Trossard was from that gives them the winning goals from the bench. So right now, I'll say Arsenal have scored I would say the one that provide that goals for them from the bench. That game changer that comes from the bench and win games for them. It's not there anymore. Will Miguel Moreira be the guy? We don't know. And Arsenal have to score more goals. You can't be winning Premier League with less than 80 goals. You can't. Is that 80 goals? I said. How many points? I was talking about points. You can't be winning the Premier League without less of a goals that they scored last season. It's not good enough. But anyway, I do agree with you. Steve, okay. Steve is lagging. I think that's what he was saying. He said Steve is lagging right now. I think he's gone off for a second. Hopefully come back. Gusto, Pedro Neto, I believe won by won't be happy. Then see won't be happy than to accept that why Delap leave is great than Gusto. Neto Jackson leaving from Adam. So thank you very much. I did not get the comments very well. Enzo Consa, thank you very much. The truth, my brother, thank you very much for trying to get away from me. Enzo Consa, like I said, Arsenal right now have 7 players. That is a lot. Consa, the Aston Villa player that Arsenal spent, you didn't remember his name by my G. Yeah, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember the name. It's just Heze Consa. I just said a few minutes ago and I can't remember anymore. It happens. I'm here, brother. Turn it up. Big up. Hope all is well from Jojo, my man. He's back in the stream again. Big up to you. Jeremy said a defender win you titles. Absolutely, that is true. But that is true, 100%. The winning titles, that is true. Arsenal get, Zolis as replacement for Trossard. It's not going to be the same. You're talking about a player who's not playing the Premier League before. Trossard has been with, I think was it Brighton, right? He has a lot of Premier League experience with Brighton. Then he joined Arsenal Football Club. So you know what you can get from Trossard. But the new guy, what are you going to get from it? You don't know what you're going to get from it. But time will tell. Okay. Pedro Neto is the one on the screen that I was just talking about. Pedro Neto and Malo Gusto, and I do agree with a lot of you that yes, they have to be sold. Definitely, Pedro Neto I'll keep. Malo Gusto I will sell Malo Gusto, and then also invest that money in other departments on the pitch. It's very important that Malo Gusto, see him on the bench is not healthy because you have to consider that he is an integral part of the French national team, and he needs game time. Are we going to strengthen Manchester City? I don't think so. All right, so guys, don't forget to hit your knuckle on the stream, drop a like on the video, and let's see. Hopefully, YouTube can do his best by promoting the video, and hopefully we can leave a stream with 40 likes today. I don't think it's that hard to do. All right, so we're going to talk about the striker clearance at Chelsea Football Club. Nicolas Jackson, Liam Delap. Nicolas Jackson, Liam Delap is being mentioned. Jackson, as we know that he will definitely depart from Chelsea Football Club as the club prioritize squad harmony and known his camp will also cause some few issues if relegated to back all the way, roll back behind the tape. What really happened during the Club World Cup? João Pedro and Danny Welbeck are in at this moment. Aston Villa, more likely, is the destination for him. Liam Delap will also leave late in the window, as is being mentioned on other platforms, with Nottingham Forest also interested in him. European clubs keen on Liam Delap. A deal of 40 million to 50 million will be the asking price for Delap to leave Chelsea Football Club. Steven, you're back? Are we good now?
Yep.
Looks like
I think it was because the laptop needed updates, so it might have been that.
That can cause a problem too. Because if you need an update and you're not doing it, it will slow down certain things. Sometimes you will not even shut the computer down if you don't get the update done. Yeah.
Put it this way, if it still messes up now, then it's down to the weather.
Is it raining? If it's not storming or raining, then it shouldn't be.
It has been.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the weather. You just froze for a second. I think it's the weather. It's all right. It's all right.
There we go.
All right, need big up, mate. I'm out, so have a great stream. It says me boy Connor, big up as well. Also, okay, Connor, big up to you, Connor. Connor, it's been a while, Connor. Big up to you, Connor. And then also the guy's name. I think I know the other one. I pronounce the other names easier than this one. Zolis. I don't know. I think the T is silent. Steven, is the T silent? The new Arsenal player?
Huh?
Is the name? Is the first
T? Is a
T silent?
Zolis. If I remember rightly, it's Zolis.
Yeah, it says Zolis is good. I've watched him in the Champions League against I think Barcelona. He is good. From my good friend Jeremy. Has they all known on the bomb squad? What about Hernandez? Bomb squad. What about Hernandez and Welbeck? Oh, Enzo Fernández. Enzo Fernández, I think it's a type error. It's Enzo Fernández and Welbeck on the bomb squad.
Welbeck had an injury issue or something.
Yeah, so they said he will return to training.
I think he said he's meant to be fine for Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's meant to return on Monday. That's from what Enzo Maresca. Listen, Alonso said.
No,
Alonso.
We're past that. We were past that 6 months ago.
Is what Alonso said. So let's hope that he returned just like it said.
Also, you're not buying someone and instantly putting them into what they call the bomb squad.
Right. All right, Steven, we talk about Jackson a little bit. We talk about Liam Delap. Where do you see the destination from Delap? Where do you see the destination for him?
Well, apparently Forest, Leeds, Ipswich, and I can't remember the other team are all in for him. So I just saw a thing on it. Oh, this laptop's doing my head in. Leeds, Forest, Everton, and I think Ipswich were the teams that I've seen. and pay like 40 to 50 million.
How much?
For Delap, please.
For 30 to 40 million.
40 to 50.
40 to 50. That's what I said over here. Like it's
Chelsea
ranging between 40
50
to 50 million.
Chelsea value him at 50, so I wouldn't mind taking 40.
Okay. Big up to you, my man. Goes by the name Breezy, right? Breezy 345. Big up to you. Says Everton was the other team in for Liam Delap. Don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe if it's your first time being part of our stream here or seeing BCM Sports stream. If it's the first time here, be part of the community, a growing community, and be part of us. My name is Nizan alongside Steven G. Is the man down there, and we're looking through the latest news and development of I'll say players going in and going out. But thank you very much. Keep your comments coming and your questions. It's not about the number, but the player wearing the jersey. He has the ambition to take the number 9 and prove his other prove the others wrong. That's what I think. Thompson. Big up to you, Thompson. See a lot of new names today. Big up to you, Thompson. Feel free, guys. Feel free. Today's a Friday. We're here. Today's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow will be the call-in section. So, today is not the day. Tomorrow, that's when we're gonna. It's all about the viewers, the fans, you guys who have your say. So tomorrow's stream is a Q&A. You see, the stream will be a bit different from previous. So stick around, and once you guys know much about the stream and the channel, you get to know what we're doing every Friday. All right, more from Breezy. Thank you very much, Breezy. And Jordan, big up to you. I think I've read his comments. If we sell Gusto to Man City, it's not going to make any difference with them. But still got rid of him, and he's not good. He's not good as a bench player, which is true. It's not good as a bench player. 100%. You're spot on, brother. Nottingham Forest, Como, Everton, and Ipswich for Delap at this moment. Coach and do what, Steven?
Como aren't now. Como wanted a loan or something, and then Chelsea wanted to sell, so Como moved on to someone else.
Thank you
Which
very
I think
much,
they already completed the deal for.
Okay. So, Kevin, big up to you. Your question has been answered. That's from Jordan. Steven said, Como wants a loan. Chelsea don't want to make a loan. They want to sell him outright. They just want to wash. They want to wash your hands off the player right now. So just sell him 40 to 50 million. Chelsea won't lose nothing. I think Chelsea got him for 35 million, if I can remember. Was it 35 million or 30 million? I think it's 30 million from Ipswich.
No idea.
Yeah, if I can remember, 30 million from Ipswich. Please, Kochi, it's Jackson News Real. Real as in, is it done? It's not done. If you look at the title, it says, here we go, and there's a question mark there. It means that Jackson, it's on the verge of going to Aston Villa. There's a great connection there with Villa manager and Nicolas Jackson. Those two have worked before. So if you look at any other team, and I don't see how many teams can afford Nicolas Jackson right now with 60 million plus. They don't want to. But the manager knows how to use Nicolas Jackson. He's worked with him. He knows Nicolas Jackson is a good player playing as a midfielder. He's a very good player. The finish article is a problem. Finishing is a problem. But besides that, the work rate is very high. He is there. He can give you that work rate, and he can do more. He can score some goals, but maybe he makes easy goals being difficult for him, and then the difficult ones he can score. I don't know why. That's Nicolas Jackson for you to know. Jackson has no passing. Than to leave. I'm not sure she's coming well. Since Jackson has no passing than to leave. I don't know. No option. I think it made option. No option than to leave.
No idea.
He himself know Pedro is greater or better than greater player than him. Fantasy great striker the fantastic great striker than him, and Welbeck as well. Welbeck as well from him. The truth 888 says Como move on to Maurice Kane on the loan instead of paying for him outright. All right, thank you very much on it, guys. Let's concentrate on the thing we're a bit behind. So we're gonna move on from the Jackson news. Jackson could make a move to Aston Villa with a fee of 60 million is the asking price from Chelsea. We'll talk about defensive overhaul. Axel Disasi moving on to maybe likely he might join Crystal Palace is what we're hearing. Axel Disasi. We've seen the Badishila have joined Napoli, and also Premier League move 25 million loan with obligation is what likely for Xavi Alonso's player Axel Disasi. Right now he's still a Chelsea player. But yeah, Stephen, time is not on our side. We've done 57 minutes already. Let's start with the tier list. I don't want to waste. We got other topics there, but let's start with the tier list. Yeah. Let me get this one on.
Did you see my message about that?
Message down. No, is it from? Is it from? It didn't come true.
My most recent one. No, it did. My most recent one on Discord.
Oh, okay. I've seen it now. All right.
Got it?
Yeah. If you can make that argument, that's fine. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get this screen down. All right, guys, we're gonna start with our tier list. Tier list, as you guys can see on the screen.
We've got to change the layout so it's easier for them to see it.
Make it bigger. Yeah, the BCM is blocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
will that
you
work?
can put us there. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work for now. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do we start from? Stephen, walk us through this layout because you put the layout together.
Mm-hmm.
You put this. I don't know why your layout has an X underneath the champions and mine has an X in
I don't know. Have you zoomed in more on one than the other?
Maybe.
That might be why. Yeah, it doesn't line up properly. Do you see how on one of them, check the actual size that you're zoomed in?
It's because of this. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Steven is breaking a little bit, but anyway, go ahead, Steven. Take us through the layout. Why do you have champions up?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have 2 to 3s in the middle there? And why do you have 15 to 7 there? Then 18 to 20.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
before you go, you start. Let me ask the viewers, please. I want you guys give me at least 1 to 6 in the Premier League. Who wins it in that order? Who comes first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth? And give me your 3 relegation team. The relegation teams in the bottom, and let's see we can make that comparison. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, simply it's so that you can have it clear on who we're predicting as champions, then who we've got for the top 6, which is essentially the rest of the Champions League places, and then 1 or 2 Europa League places, depending on how the cups go and how the English teams do in Europe. You could have 5 Champions League teams, which would be up to 5th place. Then 6th would be the first Europa League spot, for example, right? 15th, 16th, 17th for the first 3 teams outside of the relegation zone. So which 3 teams do we think are probably going to be battling relegation but just survive? Or maybe 15th would be quite comfortable, but there's 2 others that are going to be close. And then 18th, 19th, 20th obviously goes without saying that's a relegated 3.
So looking at the champions, who are we going for? We started from the champions. Are you there, Steven?
Yeah,
guys, I apologize
first?
for the technical problem. Steven has a little technical problems here. So, what do you mean? Do mine first?
Do you want to do
I'll
it
do
that
one
you
after the
say
other.
your
I'll start with
champions
you.
first, and then... Okay.
Yeah, who are you going? Who are you going for as your Yeah.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? 2 seconds. I'm gonna see if I can join on my phone and see if it's any better on there, because I can get away with using data on StreamYard on there, and then hopefully we won't have the issues. Because if it's still bugging out now, then that might be the only solution. All right. 2 seconds.
You want me to send you the link? Do you want me to send you the link?
Huh? No, I've done it. I've done it.
Okay. All right, guys. So give me a second. I'm doing this with Steven, and he has to give me his what do you call it? His number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now coming with mine. We'll go one after the other when he put his in. And whilst we wait for him, guys, if you have any comments in the question out there, drop it in the comment section below. And if you're first time watching this show, as usual, we always here live and about an hour and a half, 2 hours live stream every day. And Fridays are the Q&A, which we're gonna get you guys involved. Q&A most of the time on Friday, and to want to hear from you, from you guys. How do you rate the champions? The champions. I'll say champions from Arsenal last season. Are they going to win it this season? What do you make of Chelsea's transfers dealing so far? Have they covered up? Have they fixed some of the problems that they were going through last season? Is it fixed? Is it done? Can Chelsea go on and challenge? Those are the things we'll be discussing tomorrow. And also the tier list is here today. Let me know in the comment section below who you think is going to win it and how. All right. So we're still waiting for Steven to jump in and discuss this. As we're also discussing here, Chelsea FC Premier topics that we're discussing here for now. But we have others also to discuss. Tottenham Hotspur won at this moment where yesterday they won Savinho and also they won Omar Marmoush at the same time. Double transfer. And I don't know where Tottenham Hotspur are going with this. They mean business. They want to. Oh, okay. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that you're on your. I forgot that you're on your phone, and that I have to accept you in. You know, usually you turn yourself. Let's say you accept yourself in the stream, but it's different now. All right. So Steven, let's do it that way. I think this is much better. All right. So who are you going for the championship spot?
For the champion spot, I'm gonna go with probably what's gonna be a surprise one, and it's no bias intended, but I'm gonna make the argument that Chelsea could be champions.
Okay. You went for Chelsea. You went for Chelsea in that, or the Chelsea being champion. But Steven, why Chelsea being the champion? Can you give us some factors and reasons why you believe that Chelsea will be champions?
I think Chelsea are moving very well in the market. There's clear upgrades to the team. The fact that Levi Colwell's 100% fit again is another big factor in itself, plus the addition of Maxence Lacroix. You've got Rodgers coming in who can add to... Yeah?
Steven, do you have a headphone? Do you have a headphone that have speakers on it?
I've got earphones. They should be all right.
Yeah, use that one instead because it's like a muffler. We can barely hear what you're saying.
Better?
I think when you connect your... Say something. Better, yeah. Or better. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what Chelsea have done in the market with additions like Rodgers, Lacroix, plus the fitness of Colwell, him being 100% fit after his ACL injury last year, I genuinely think Chelsea got stronger. I also think that playing for the most part of the season, outside of the first week of the season, and then when you've got Carabao Cup and when you've got the December festive period, the majority of the season, Chelsea got to be playing one game a week. And there's got to be teams around them that are going to be playing 3 games a week at points because obviously they're in European football and stuff like that. So for me, I think that's another factor. I think just the addition of Alonso himself, he's first or second best manager in the league, in my opinion. Arsenal fans argue Arteta. For me, I don't think there's really much else to argue. I think for me, it's got to be Alonso. He's gone out, won the league in Germany with a Leverkusen team who nearly got relegated the season before, if I remember correctly. And he came in, he flipped that team around in 1 year. So he's done it with an underdog. So imagine what he could do with a stronger team now. I think the last few preseason games, you're starting to see more of his identity with a back three. And I think those are the games where Chelsea looked much, much better. And I also think Arsenal are probably, I'm not going to make assumptions, I'm going to say they're probably going to be more focused on the Champions League now because they've never won the Champions League. They've got their first league title in over 20 years now.
I think Arsenal will be more focused on that. Are you going
Arsenal got to be my second place. Arsenal got to be second place.
All right.
No, Arsenal will be second place for me because I think they'll focus on it.
So, like I said, I will. Yeah, you do two, and I'll also do mine two, and I explain why I have that two. Then we continue that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we put Arsenal there as your second two. Are you? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Talk about Arsenal.
Then Arsenal goes into the 2 to 6.
2 to 6.
Yeah, 2 to 6. So the second category.
So I
just think they've got to be more focused on. The third one would be next to Arsenal, so it'll be second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
2 to 6. Yeah, I get it.
But I just think they'll be more focused on Europe. But I think with teams like Man City and Liverpool rebuilding, Chelsea, they've rebuilt, but they've got a better manager than Man City and Liverpool. Man United, I don't 100% trust Carrick. I think they still need to do more business in the market.
Steven, hold on.
So that's why I've got Arsenal second instead of them.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, do the 2, and then I'll give you the 2 so we can...
No, I'm doing the 2, but I'm saying the logic behind it is that they're more stable than the other teams, is what I'm saying. Okay. That's why they're second instead of us.
Okay, so you've given me the win and the champion, which would be Chelsea, and then Arsenal being the second place. So
because like I said, right, I think Arsenal have the more stability. Chelsea I've got first because I think Arsenal focus more on Champions League, but I think Arsenal are in a better position than City and United and Liverpool in the sense that those teams are rebuilding, and whilst Chelsea are kind of rebuilding, they have got a better manager than the other 3 teams in Liverpool, United and City. That's why I've got them so far up compared to having Arsenal champions and then Chelsea second, for example.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And the reason why I'm going with these 2, I don't think we're being biased over here. I'm going with Chelsea. I'm going with Chelsea being number 1. Why am I going for Chelsea being winning the Premier League? Is because 1, they play 1 game every week. They don't have a European competition, so mostly they're paying attention to the local competition alone. That is 1. Number 2, Chelsea have fixed a lot of their problems that we saw last season. Did not have enough players that can score goals. Did not have a better manager that knows how. Have a better, a stable manager that have one specific formation to play, or maybe I'll say the style of play. A manager, a world-class manager, which now Chelsea have a manager which Chelsea haven't had a manager for quite some time now. They've been having coaches. So I think bringing in Alonso also boosts the points up for Chelsea. Alonso gives them much of their prizes going up in terms of winning the championship. And areas that they've fixed. We remember last season, we were saying Chelsea need to bring in center backs. They brought in Maxis Lacroix. He alone cannot fix the problem, but we still have some good talented players out there to cover that area. If they bring in another more center back that is world-class center back, it means that the championship position becomes more easier for Chelsea. And I believe they can still get there. And also, my another reason is I remember, if you guys can remember, the last time that Chelsea won the Premier League, they were coming from before that season. They did not do very well. And what formation did they play to win that Premier League? Back three. So we're gonna see a repetition, something to repeat itself. The history is to repeat itself. And why do I believe that Arsenal can now win it? I'm not saying Arsenal is going to win. They cannot win it because not many teams in the Premier League. It's just two teams that have done it. I don't know if it's three or two that have gone on to win it and retain the trophy the following season. Arsenal Football Club have never done it before, and I don't think that they're going to do it this year. So that's why I still put Chelsea over there. Chelsea have difficulties scoring goals last season, and disciplinary issues. That was the reason why they performed very poorly last season. They have beef up. They have bringing some experience, strikers, and also we have Pedro Neto, who scores a lot of goals, and also improve on the wingers. The wingers also, they have improved the whole team, and having that luxury of players, I think they can go a long way. Be able to recover, rest and recover, and be able to, challenge in all trophies. So I put Chelsea out there. There's nothing impossible in football. Second place, I think I go with Steven. What Steven just said. Second place, I'm going with Arsenal Football Club. Why am I going with Arsenal Football Club? I'm going with Arsenal because they have the foundation. They have the players there already. They know they have the same manager. The manager has been with them for a number of seasons now, almost about 5 to 6 seasons now. Think about 6 seasons. And the methodology, the style of play, the system is already there. The back four will be a back four to beat. It's not going to be that easy. But their difficulty is the goals that they score. Arsenal did not score enough goals last season to win them the trophy. They won it, but because of the performance of Manchester City. If City were good, if they were not have better players, defensively they were struggling. That is why Arsenal had that chance to win the Premier League. It's not them winning games convincingly because they were not scoring many goals. And the one that was scoring the goals for them and winning the games for them last season was the one they've sold, which is Trossard. They've sold Trossard to Besiktas. So I believe that if they have kept Trossard, then I can say that, yeah, they're still going to be the team to retain it. But that, I don't see that happening. They can't retain it. They've never done it before, and they're not going to do it. So that is why I'm going for Chelsea and Arsenal in that order. Steven, over to you.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to just do the other 4 of the top 6 at this point and just run through them?
Yeah.
So
you can run through now.
Third, I'll go City. Fourth, I'll go with Liverpool.
We can't hear you, Steven.
Third City, fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Third, Man City.
Yeah.
Fourth, fifth, Man United. Sixth, Tottenham. Did you get the other 2? Or did it not come through?
Yeah. It's there. It's not my fault that you can't see Tottenham. They already hit.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know if we're still having issues.
Tottenham is there. So you have Chelsea, Man City.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, we have an issue.
But
it's okay. We have Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Man United in that order. All right, run through it. Let us know why you have it that way.
Pretty much for the reasons I said. Pretty much for the reasons I said. City, I think, player-wise.
All right, so we've lost Steven. For some reason, we've lost Steven. Here, here in that order, I'm going for we'll wait for Steven to come back. I'm going for Manchester City in that place. So looking at Manchester City right now, while City always, they always contend. They are contenders. Transition, they're going through a transition right now at this moment. But the midfield squad rotation across deep and then runs will be a very difficult thing for Enzo Maresca. He's never been there before. And he doesn't know all the players very well. He's here to assess them. It will take them quite a bit of time, about 7 games, to assess all these players and know if they can really buy into the way he wants to play. So Enzo Maresca will go through a series of rebuilding and rotation in that order. And that is why I have Manchester City in this position. And Liverpool will be the 4th place. Where is Liverpool right here? Liverpool will be the 4th team in that order. Why am I saying Liverpool? Liverpool have lost the manager that won the league for them 2 seasons ago. They've lost Arne Slot. Arne Slot is gone. They brought in Bournemouth manager. No, is it Bournemouth manager? They brought in, I think they brought in Bournemouth manager Andona Areola. Andona Areola, they are saying. Yeah, Antonio Areola they say that he plays club kind of football. But the question is, I saw 2 preseason games of Liverpool. They don't have the strength to adapt to play like club. By 70 minutes, most of the team are all bent out. And I don't think it's going to be sustainable. The way Liverpool wants to play, it won't work. So I'm even putting Manchester United ahead of them. Yeah, I'm putting Manchester United ahead of Liverpool, putting Liverpool in that 5th place. Yeah, I think they're going to struggle. I haven't seen anything improvement from any of the players that they brought in during preseason. And from last season to it's like we don't know if he can replicate that goals he scores for Newcastle. I don't think he can. Time will tell if he can do it. It's going to be difficult for the players. Florian Wirtz is still very poor. And if everyone has to improve, he is the one that has to improve highly for Liverpool, because the price tag on him is very huge. He has a talent in him. He's showing glimpses of that talent, but he needs to do more for Liverpool season. If Liverpool have to go get closer to the trophy, everything will be involved around Florian Wirtz and the likes of Ekiteke. And who else? They've also lost some few center backs. They've brought in Jeremy Jacquet. Jeremy Jacquet's, I've seen improvement. He's been very good. He's got legs. He's got that energy. But if he breaks down, Liverpool are done. Liverpool are done. They have another center back who's been injured also all the time. And it will be left with another aging center back, which is Van Dijk. And Van Dijk is going to be gone. So Liverpool are just trending on thin ice right now. So that's why I put Liverpool in this position and put Manchester United here. Manchester City, they have that still momentum in terms of challenging. They have it within them. So even though they will be rotating, they will be struggling, they have a certain Erling Haaland. They have a certain players that have played in the Premier League for some time. And that will be the instrument that can help them, help their team challenge and find themselves in a better position in the Premier League. So I'm going Chelsea winning it. Arsenal Football Club, who hasn't retained the Premier League before and have issues with scoring goals. Man City rotation. Manchester United improvement. They have improved a lot. United have improved, and a little addition will push them closer to the title. And Liverpool in this position. Steven, you want to continue?
You've got one more to add for your side.
You can run up with yours over here whilst you were saying because of the network, and then add the next one to it.
City, I think, will finish 3rd. They're the strongest out of the teams from 3rd to 6th that I've picked in terms of on the pitch. It's going to be interesting to see how they work with Maresca's style of play. Liverpool, I've got in, 4th. So Liverpool is still in a rebuild, but I've got a lot of questions over the fact that they've lost certain players in the last year or two and some of their recruitment over the last year or two. But United still need to do business, and I think Iraola is a better manager than Carrick, which gives Liverpool the edge over United for me. Tottenham, I've got as 6th place. I think a lot of the teams that have been surprise challengers in the last couple of years, your Brightons and your Sunderlands and teams like that, I think might drop off a bit. And we might see a return to more of the traditional big 6 taking up the top 6 positions. I'm not completely sold on their recruitment, to be honest with you. But I think I was considering Villa, but I don't know what Villa are going to look like. They lost Konza, they might lose Watkins, and they've lost Rodgers. So who's coming in, who's got to replace them, what type of quality are they bringing in, stuff like that. So that's why I don't have Villa there instead of Spurs. I've got question marks over Spurs' recruitment, but out of everyone that was remaining, I just had to pick Tottenham.
Okay. And thank you for that. I'm taking Brighton. I'm taking Brighton Football Club. I know that they sell players. They've sold Baliba away, but they've brought him some new addition.
They haven't sold Baliba yet.
I thought about Baliba. Is it Baliba? Baliba to Man City?
No, there's talks about him leaving.
Okay.
But he's not left.
Well, I do understand. I'm sure that Tottenham, Brighton still have the call of the team from last season there. They still have the same manager. And I believe that little addition, pushing to that level probably would be too much. I think I'll go for, Villa, no. I think I'll go for Brighton Football Club instead of Tottenham Hotspur. Who else are you going for, Steven?
No, that's my top 6 there. That's 6 teams there.
Okay, so we start with the... you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 here, 6, top 6.
Yeah.
With the champion, top 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So the yellow side, 15 to 17?
15th to 17th, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to go with yours first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll go with this one. I'll go with mine first. I have with 15th. I have Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest and Brentford. Forest and Brentford. And 15, 17, and then one more. I think it will be Newcastle United. I don't have very much explanation because Newcastle United Newcastle is the one I'm gonna talk much about them because Brentford hasn't changed much. Forest,
Newcastle's the easiest one to speak about.
Yeah, Newcastle is the one I want to speak about. Newcastle have lost their manager who knows the players very well, who has been there for quite some time now, and he's the one that built the team. So, having Newcastle in this position, they're going to struggle this season. They will struggle this season. They've sold a lot of their players. And also the main engine Tonali leaving. No, I think if that's so, because the what I'm saying is even too much on them. Yeah. That's just Sunderland. Yeah. What I'm saying is way too much on Newcastle. So I'm not going to put Newcastle there. So, yeah, I think that these two teams still have a formidable team and a manager. Still, the same managers are there. So they will be very strong this season for that mid-table position. They will be very, very strong in that middle of the table. So 15, 16, 17, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 3 teams there, yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, hang on. Oh, it's bugging out again. Right. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So for me, 15th, I've gone Newcastle. 16th, I've gone Coventry. 17th, I've gone Nottingham Forest.
17. You said Newcastle?
15th Newcastle.
Newcastle. And then Forest?
16th Coventry, 17th Forest.
Who will be the next one? 17.
So Coventry in front of Forest.
Coventry. Oh, Coventry.
Next to Brighton and Palace.
Forest. All right, Coventry.
Yeah. There we go.
So you have Coventry.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So the logic for me is Newcastle got rid of their manager very, very late into the summer. Literally weeks before the Premier League starts. Then you've got the fact that they're losing all their players in terms of Bruno Guimaraes has gone. Who else? But basically, they're getting raided for all their players at this point. They're struggling to sign replacements for those players. But I still think they're stronger than Forest and Coventry. Therefore, they're 15th for me. I do think they're seriously going to struggle factoring in everything that's gone on there this summer. Coventry, I like the business that they're doing that we've seen from them. I just wonder what it's going to look like in the Prem. Is it going to gel quick enough? Can they get points on the board early? Things like that. I do think they'll be in and around relegation. I think they'll just about survive. Nottingham Forest were down there last summer. And in terms of the recruitment they've done, obviously they brought in Diomande, but that's the only real noteworthy name that's come in. They've not really done anything else. They lost a 1 year. I don't really know how much he played last season. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then they lost a couple of players on free transfers. And then obviously Elliot Anderson's gone to Man City. So they've not really strengthened. They've not really replaced Anderson. So their squad is weaker than what it was. And last season they finished 16th, just 5 points outside of relegation. So when you factor in that the only real name of note they've brought in this summer is Diomande, the centre-back from Sporting Lisbon, and they've not replaced Anderson at this point, it could be a very difficult season for Nottingham Forest unless they get something done in these last couple of weeks of the window. So that's why I've got Forest 17th, and that's why I've got it in the specific order that I've got it in.
Okay. All right, so guys, keep your comments coming. I've seen a lot from KOC. Big up to you, brother. Long time no see. I've seen him here. I've seen your comment, and I've seen one also coming from Tom saying, I'll go through these comments, brothers. Let's just finish this real quick. We're almost done, and then we can use the rest of the time to go through the comments session. Guys, if you haven't dropped a knuckle on the screen, please do that. Just knock the screen and then the like will come. Or if you want me to say the other way, drop a like on the video and it will help the channel. Let's see if we can finish with 30 likes on the stream before the stream comes to an end. And you guys are legend. Without you, we won't be here. We're very close to be getting the list done. The champions, 2 to 6th place, and then also 15th to 17th place. And also we're looking at the relegation aspect of it. It's gonna look very funny. It will look very funny. So yeah, Thompson, I'll get you guys commenting in a second. Keep it coming. I've pinned this one so I know where to start from. Okay. Steven is giving us a good reason of what he thinks. Coventry, to be honest with you, Steven, I like the business they're doing. But I want to put these two teams there, Sunderland and Brighton Forest, have been a very strong Brentford, sorry. Brighton is up there. They've been a very strong contenders in that middle. Brighton is also part of them. I didn't even put I think this team deserves to be here because of the color. I can't even see them. I've put in more.
Tottenham.
Tottenham. In that section, I've put
so
in more
who
than
are you taking
out?
So where you got
from
Tottenham?
Here? Right here, in the 15th.
No,
15th.
Okay, so is one of those going to drop into your bottom three then?
Not necessarily, because not any other teams that we can put up here, right? Not every team. right?
Okay, so you got Tottenham 14th or 15th then?
Maybe 14th there.
Okay.
I put Tottenham 14. So yeah, they keep Tottenham in there. All right,
There's
so we're gonna go to
between mine and yours on that one.
a big difference.
Yeah, because I got them 6th, you've got them 14th.
Because some of the teams are gonna be left here. I can take this one and put him here. It will make much of a difference. You get what I mean? Okay, let's do the 18 to 20.
Okay.
Let's do the 18-20, right? 18-20. Should I start or you want to start? All right, go for it.
You can start if you want.
Okay. All right, I'm starting. And it is going to be surprising here. It's going to be surprising. The very first time, we're going to see a man like Crystal Palace struggling heavily. They will struggle heavily in that option here. And we will see this team. Time for them to go. And Hull City, for you to go back to where you're coming from. All done? The reason why I have Palace here is they've lost manager that knows the football club, that won them the trophy for a very long time, over 20 years or 30 years, which is Fabio Hesna. Fabio Hesna is the name. Has moved away from there to, is it Forest right now? He's with Forest, right?
Who?
He's now with Forest.
Who?
Palace manager. Palace manager.
Fudge.
Yeah, Fabio Hesna. No, it's not Fabio Hesna. It's Palace manager is not Fabio Hesna. Fabio Hesna is Brighton.
Yeah.
This German manager, I forgot his name.
Glasner.
Is it Oliver Glasner? Oliver Glasner.
Yeah.
Oliver Glasner is the name. Yeah. So yeah, losing that manager and losing one of their center backs, which is Maxis Lacour, they're gonna miss up a lot. They need Mateta, who is anxious to leave the football club, so they will struggle and they will be battling between that relegation zone. So that's why I have Palace there. And Ipswich, it's time for them to return back to where they're coming from. And Hull City, I don't think the business they've done, they have enough to sustain, be in the Premier League, and I don't think that they will sustain they will stay in the Premier League. So yeah. All the rest, they're in the mid-table teams. They will be in the mid-table. That's why I was like, I see Coventry staying. Coventry's not going anywhere, but being in the 17th, I think it's a bit too high for them. I see them somewhere in the middle of the table, a little bit down, but not that close, like 16th position. So let's see. Steven.
Yeah, I'm still considering. So this is where I'm at, right? So for me, 18th. This is how much I think it can change with these two teams that I'm about to mention, right? For me, one of these two teams that I'm about to mention will be in a relegation zone. The other one could be, say, 14th, right? This is how much it could change. So I'm torn between putting Palace at 18th or putting Leeds at 18th. At the moment, I think I'm gonna go for Leeds at 18th. So I like the addition of James Trafford. I think you can't really argue that they've upgraded on their goalkeeper over the summer. But there's not really upgrades anywhere else, really, when you look at it. So if we look at what they've done, James Trafford and Harry Wilson, I like both those deals. But then at the same time, that's all they've really done that sort of jumps out at me. So I don't think it's enough for them to survive, given that they barely survived relegation last season. So I've got Leeds in 18th. In 19th, I've got Ipswich. and in 20th, I've got Hull. So for that, if I just quickly do a double check on something, Ipswich, I said 19th, right? So Ipswich have done a couple of bits of business, to be fair, but I'm not sure it'd be enough to stay in the league. They could take it to quite late. I think it could be quite close in terms of relegation this season. But I'm just looking at the business they've done now. They brought in Abdul Fattawu, whatever his name is, from Leicester. Issa Diop, the centre-back from Fulham. Maeda, the striker from Celtic. Some guy from Union St. Gilloise, who's a goalkeeper that I've never heard of. A player from Burnley, I think that says all you need to know. He's a centre midfielder. Sasha Lukic from Fulham. And then they've got Enciso from Strasbourg and Abdul Atara from Strasbourg as well. So they fill in positions across the team. Enciso being an attacking mid, Atara being a right back, Lukic being a DM, Florentino from Burnley being a centre mid.
Is that Coventry? Is that Coventry?
Striker. That's Ipswich.
Is that Ipswich? Oh.
Yeah. So my thing is, right, and this is where I'm going with it. They're bringing in a lot of players, right?
Yeah.
The thing for me is you've brought in so many players that how long is it going to take these players to gel? Because you look at it and these players are almost definitely, for the most part, going to be starters, which means the majority of your new lineup is going to be new players. And how long is it going to take to gel in the Premier League? Right? That's why I've got them in 19th.
Okay.
So
you want me to Ipswich on 19th?
It's no,
who's your
Leeds
18th? Who's your 18th?
19th. Leeds 18th.
Leeds. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw something good from
Then
Leeds
Ipswich.
United this preseason. Do you know they beat Man United? But I saw that you can see the style of play. It's there. That is why I.
Yeah, but they've had a consistent manager as well.
But anyway, I understand what you're saying. So Leeds United,
Ipswich.
Yeah, Leeds United. Who again? Ipswich.
Ipswich, and then Hull.
And then who?
Hull
City. Everyone has Hull. Really. Yeah,
there's a reason everyone has Holy. There's a reason. Like, realistically, looking at their window, again, they're signing a lot of players, but it's players that at least I would say aren't massive needle movers. But yeah, I think a couple of those relegation spots could go down to the final day, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think Hull relegated as 20th place. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like every year there's one team where there's a general consensus that they'll go down. Maybe some years there's two. I think this year the general consensus is Hull are going down and probably go down as 20th place. Because I don't think there is a worse team in the league than Hull. But yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
If you take the comment off for a second, so you can see your one as well, because at the moment it's covering your relegation ones. If for a moment take off the comment from KOC, just so we can see your relegation one as well. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, it's right on the screen. Guys, you can see my tier list, teams that will be winning Champions League, mid-tables, all the way to relegation. And so you can see Steven's own. I've seen guys' comment at Festos. I've seen your comment. I've seen KFC said he's gonna catch up with me later. I've seen you, Adams. I've seen you guys' your tier list also on the screen. You're asking if Steven, I've seen some new what do you call it? News of incoming. I haven't seen any yet, but maybe I've seen. We'll talk to Steven a bit later. And more coming from you guys. I've seen it. Yeah, me too. I haven't seen any of it incoming from any of our sources. But anyway, Chelsea needs eye on here today. He's going with Chelsea winning the Premier League. Aslan placing themselves second. I give a reason why. Manchester United will be fourth there, with Manchester City being a third place. Liverpool fifth, with Brighton Football Club placing sixth on that order. Then 15 to 17th. I have Tottenham Hotspur. Yes, same old Tottenham Hotspur. I have Forest in that 16th place. And 17th, I have Brentford Football Club. On the 18th to 20th, that's a relegation threatening zones or players, that teams that will be going to relegation. I have Crystal Palace. Again, reason why losing a manager like Oliver Glasner would be difficult for them to fill that void. And also I have Ipswich Town. And they brought in a lot of ton of players in there. How do you gel all these players together to make them as one? Will be very difficult for them to keep the season going. It will be very difficult for the manager to do it. I'm not sure who the manager is, if it's still McKenna. McKenna. And we have Hull City. McKenna is not there anymore. I'm not sure who the Ipswich manager is.
I'm checking
Hull City. Okay, Hull City. I haven't heard much about them. I haven't seen it. Oh, Gary O'Neill from Strasbourg.
I forgot that they got him
Gary
from
O'Neill
Strasbourg. I completely forgot.
From Strasbourg. So Hull City at this moment, a team that was being formed in 1904. They've been around for a long time. They've been in the Premier League. It's been a steady eddy for them going in and out. But can they stay? I don't think so. Hull City are going to struggle because they need a lot of quality players, and I don't think they have it. So that is why I have Hull City definitely going on relegation and holding on to their brother Ipswich this time. And then another team that we might see first time or second time seeing another Premier League, as from last season we saw the likes of West Ham United going relegation. We might Southampton also left last season. We might see Crystal Palace following West Ham United this season. Stephen, as you guys can see, Steven's list is right there. Do you want to do that, or you want me to go through it for you? Okay, I'll do that for Stephen G. As you've seen on the screen, on the right-hand side of the screen, you're going to see my mouse over there. On this side of the screen is what Stephen's prediction are. His tier list are right there. My Chelsea is the team to win the Premier League. Then you have Arsenal placing second, Manchester United on that, or the Manchester City third, Liverpool fourth, Manchester United fifth, and Tottenham Hotspur sixth. We have 15th to the 17th places. We have Newcastle United, Coventry, and Nottingham Forest. In the 18th to 20th position, you have Leeds United, Ipswich, and Hull City going on relegation. So a little twist and turn here. We're going to put this package together and make sure we revisit today's stream when the season comes to an end, and then look at the prediction. Who gained more points out of 10. That is how we're going to rate it. So without wasting so much time, we are done with the tier list, and we'll concentrate. Steven, you have anything you want to say regarding the tier list? And then if so, we're going to take it off the screen.
No, I got nothing.
Thank you very much. We are done with the list. For now, we're done with the list, and then we'll look on to other aspects of it. We're going to go through the comment section and look at what you guys predicted. Okay, we have this one is coming from The Truth 888 said Atletico Madrid director Mathieu Alemany. Alemany is the name, has flown to London to meet Chelsea in an interim in an attempt to loan Nicolas Jackson. Atletico has the advantage of Jackson wanting to return to Spain, reported by Marca CFC. I don't think this news is really trustworthy. My good friend, The Truth. I don't think the sources is really strong for me. But yeah, thank you very much for the message. And if Jackson really moved to his former manager, which is Unai Emery, I think it will help him done stay at Chelsea Football Club. That is from Adams Hakim. Thank you very much. Arsenal will be defending the title with their defenders. That makes a lot of sense. They will be defending the title with their defenders. 7 defenders that they've brought in. They're going to have all season. Arsenal will be defending the title with their defenders. Chelsea 2, according to Living Free 666. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for everyone bringing your list up. Living Free 666 said the first place will be Chelsea, Arsenal 2nd place, Liverpool 3rd place, Man City 4th place, Spurs 5th place, Aston Villa 6th place, and 18th place will be Palace, 19th place will be Coventry, and 20th place will be Hull City. That is coming from Living Free 666. Adam said the third team to go for relegation: Hull City, Coventry 2nd place, Everton 3rd place, and the top third place will be, and 3rd, 4th to Champions League place will be 2024, 2026, 2027 season at Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, in that order, coming from Adams. KFC, big up to you, KFC. Said Nee and Steven, big up. Love the growth of the channel, coming from my man KOC. Thank you very much, brother. Long time no see. It would be nice to talk to you again. Maybe some other stream I'll catch up and make sure you talk to you. Chelsea to put top 3. My opinion, it says Chelsea to get top 3. That's his opinion. KOC. That's from him. KOC. Thank you very much. Chelsea to win league. Steven G. That is very wild. From KOC. And here is KOC. The channel has come a long way. Keep up the good work, in Zion. Yes, KOC. Thank you very much for it. But look, I have a very, very backbone, which is Steven G. And when people come over and give me that credit, I know everything revolves on me. But then Steven does a lot of work on the stream and even behind the scenes. He is the backbone of this channel. Yeah, so thank you very much also, Steven G. I send some of the credit to him. A lot of credit also goes to Steven G. Arsenal, Chelsea, United, City, Arsenal winning it, Chelsea second, United 3rd, and City 4th. That goes. That's KFC's prediction. Apparently Scott and Walton not for sale. I'm sure that's what I mean. Not for sale. Not for sale. KFC said, we will catch up soon. Yes, brother. Nice to see you on the stream again as usual. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. History is repeating itself. We need to move. We need to move on some players now today. I think before and today is August 2nd. That is coming from Nehemiah. Festus, big up to you. Says, is Jackson truly out of Chelsea? Not necessarily out of Chelsea, but there's a few rumors out there and some news being reported that he will definitely move Chelsea. If you look at the squad numbers and that, it's Steven, it's Jackson. And does he have a squad number? Is he on the list?
I need to do a quick check. I think so. I'm checking.
So
give me
if
2
Jackson's
seconds,
on the list, it means that he's staying.
Where is this guy? He's got number 15 again.
Okay. So doesn't mean he's still going to be at Chelsea. If you order, he's got a number.
Not a guarantee, no, because Liam Delap has a number. Tosin has a number.
So if they know
it's a really low number.
But if they know that these players are not staying, why would they give them numbers if they know they're not staying?
Because in case you don't get a deal done, then they've got a number in it.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Thank you very much, Festus, for your question. It's been answered. Steven, do you have any news? I think we've seen that one earlier on. We discussed that. I wonder if we have we're working behind the scenes for someone. Yes, we do, Nehemiah. We're working, definitely just working to bring in a midfielder. A midfielder would just definitely come in the door before the window closes. Our midfielders is not. I think it's not enough, in my opinion, and we cannot be breaking. We cannot be banking on Lavia to stay fit. I would not be happy if Hand plays every well, is it Henderson? It's Henderson plays every game. Yeah, I think I mean Henderson. Yeah, August 20th is what Nehemiah said. Yeah, I think Chelsea will be okay in the midfield if they can keep Lavia available in because I also think that Bako will surprise us and it will surprise us and do very well. Surprise and do very well. That's from Living Free. Thank you very much, brother. Yeah, for instance, no one says much about Valentin Bako. No one talks much about him, but then he's a very good player, good midfielder. He has that Argentina fighting spirits within him, and we want to see more of that in the league. Stevie, I agree with him that the comment that we should be okay without another midfielder. We should be okay, right?
I think we need another midfielder. I've said that multiple times now. Just the fact that realistically, I think at least one midfielder's got to be sold or loaned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe two. We'll see what happens. But the fact that Chelsea were already trying to get a deal done for Alex Scott tells me that they think we need a midfielder to come in regardless as well.
Okay. Thank you for Nehemiah. Thank you for the question. Nehemiah said, "Where?" Okay, it says, "Where do you think media will link out? Will link out, and who we are working on behind the scenes?" Then, I can give you a specific name. But I think that just like Steven also said, there should be an agent to bring in. Would I say agent? No, it's agent. No, I wouldn't say agent. There will be an addition of a midfielder. Center back, I'm not so sure if they will, but we still need a center back. Maybe in the January transfer window, someone will come true. But yeah, I think that a midfielder definitely setting. It's a key on coming into the football club. That is why we've been linked with so many midfielders. One more midfielder, and we should be okay for the season. But I can't mention a name. We all know names that are out there. Maybe they can surprise us with a name that no one else knows. But thank you very much, Living Free and Nehemiah, for your comments here. Yeah, this is where we're gonna end all the comments and the topics. And if there is anything that we're gonna chat about, Steven, the squad numbers. Do you have the squad numbers on your table?
No, because I've just gone off of it again.
Yeah. This is what Jody Morris have to say about Xabi Williams.
If you
want. Do what, Steven?
We could go over squad numbers tomorrow if you want.
Okay. Yeah, we can go over the squad numbers tomorrow.
I literally just got them off of my screen again, and it's long to scroll back up.
Nehemiah said I won't be surprised if we signed Coney. Who is Coney? Is it Coney? Is
I know who he's
Man
the
City?
Roma guy, Manu Kone. No. What?
Roma guy.
The Roma midfielder, yeah, Manu Kone.
Oh, Manu Kone. Is it the Ivorian?
I think so.
Yeah,
I put a thing on the website about him. I can't remember who 2 weeks ago.
I think Man City wants him rather. Somebody else want him.
Man City want him, but I think I did see somewhere that Chelsea have interest. So, who knows?
Yeah. Manu Kone, yeah, he's a good player. He has a very good, I'll say, sensational World Cup.
But yeah, I've got nothing else if you don't.
Okay. All right, then. Manicone, Nehemiah, I don't think now Manicone will join Chelsea. I don't think so. We're not looking for players. Manicone is not a player that will be on the bench, bro. It's not a bench player, and we're not playing the Champions League to be able to have that much of a rest for these players. They have to be playing game. So if you bring a player like Manicone, whose profile is very high, and to almost every top Premier League club or top teams in the world are looking for him, he's not going to come to your club and sit on the bench. Nah, he's not a bench warmer. He won't be a bench warmer. It's not a player that you say, hey, come and fight for your position. He's the guy's out there. We know what you can get from him. So signing a contract for you he's not going to agree to sit on the bench and fight some of the players on the pitch and then make up his position. No, he wouldn't do that. But yeah, Manicone is out of the door. I had some reports City will bid for Enzo Fernández. I still believe that there's a chance that Enzo Fernández will leave. I still have that belief. If it doesn't, like I said, it won't hit Chelsea. If it stays, it won't hit Chelsea. I'm sure he's still going to put in his 100% like he's been doing all the time because he's contracted. He's doing the work. If it's not doing well, if it's not doing his job like he's supposed to, he will be benched and it's not going to get game time. If he wants to find a move out of Chelsea Football Club, then he has to play very well. If he still wants to command that amount of money. If he doesn't do it, Chelsea will bench him for the rest of the season. Chelsea will bench him. And it's going to affect the player. It's going to affect the player himself and his career, because being rusty like that and moving to a football club, anything can happen. Either it can follow you, you're not going to have the best of the season until they move you on. So he needs to put up his best playing for Chelsea.
You say something, me?
Yeah.
I didn't come through.
Probably did not hear me. I hit myself.
No,
it didn't come through, Chelsea, I know. And soon, Alex Krog said soon. Alex Krog will be... No, hold on. Is he Alex Crook or Alex Krog? Oh, Alex Crook. You know, Alex Crook is a good source. Alex Crook is okay. It's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad, Nehemiah.
But there's also Man City sources saying like Enzo's expensive, City don't want to pay that, etc., etc. So it's like, well, we know that he's expensive because he's that type of player. You either pay up or you shut up.
Yeah. Nehemiah, if the source is coming from Manchester City, then it is not true. But Alex Crook is a top sports, I'll say, chief of transfer guy. But sometimes he have a hit and wrong. He have misses a lot of time though. But sometimes, look, there could be rumors. There could be rumors that sources can be true, but I will not take Alex Crook's source to be the final. There is substance in that news there from Alex Crook. Just like I said, that because we still have days before the windows come to an end or windows slam shut, news like that weighs a lot. There's a lot of substance in that news because it says that Alex Crook says that soon Manchester City will still bid on Enzo Fernández. Yeah, it's possible because the window is still open. So when they put something like that out there, it makes a lot of sense because the window is still open and anything can still happen. Even on deadline day, the Enzo Fernández can be gone from Chelsea. So there is substance in there, but I wouldn't take everything Alex Crook says as the final verdict onto who comes in and who goes out.
You wouldn't take it as gospel.
Yeah. Exactly. Chelsea won't spend big money on another centre back unless Enzo leaves. I don't forget James can even. He's not even forgetting James can even play in that role. Plus Palestra can play anywhere else. It's only one game a week. It's like Living Rooms said. Yeah, it's just one game a week. So I don't think Chelsea will spend so much money. Let's think about next summer, because next summer definitely Chelsea qualify for Champions League. And then that's when we have to talk about the Manicones and some other players. Maybe Ella Scott will even leave for free. If he doesn't extend his contract, he will leave Bournemouth for free and come to Chelsea, if possible. That is true. Okay, when do you think that when do you think we have a lot of players moving out the door? A few players that we know that Steven that definitely will be moving before the window closes. But Badishile is already gone. Disasi will be out of the door. So rest for sure, Disasi will be leaving. Who else are we? Nicolas Jackson definitely because he's not going to be part of the squad. Jackson I believe he will still join Villa. If not, I'm hearing that I read something from somewhere that Diego Simeone is interested in Jackson, and he'll be interested to return back to the Spanish league. But the only thing I disagree is that there's someone that has flew from Atletico Madrid to Chelsea to discuss Nicolas Jackson. Is where I found it to be a little bit a red flag over there. But I'm not judging anyone. It says I can't become. It says I can't because we can't replace him. So he is staying. He's staying simple. Who is it towards to? Warren Graham. Big up to you, my friend. He says he can't because we can't replace him. So he's staying simple. That's coming from my friend here, and he can't. Is it chat? Is you talking about Jackson? Or are you talking about Enzo Fernández?
I'm going to assume Enzo.
Yeah. Graham also said there's not enough time on the window to sell Enzo Fernández. That is what he's saying at this moment. Which day will move out? Which day will the players move out of the door? Is where it can be tomorrow. It can be the final day of the transfer window. It can be any day from now to the window closes. It's very difficult to know a certain specific day unless you are with the football club and they're telling you the information straight away. But if you're not with the football club, then we can all, presume that before the window closes, anytime, any day, it could happen. Even in the middle of the night when you're sleeping. Enzo Fernández. Okay, he's talking about Enzo Fernández from Graham. Graham said Enzo Fernández is what he's talking about. That it's not that easy to replace him. I had Jorge Mendes involved in Enzo Fernández deal. Is it true? That's what we had. I had our news. Jorge Mendes is Manchester City. If it is true, it's going to be within City fam to make sure they bring Enzo Fernández to Manchester City. It's not Chelsea. Chelsea don't have that connection with Jorge Mendes now. You get what I'm saying? So if Jorge Mendes is not Enzo Fernández agent either. So I don't know how people think that Jorge Mendes will make the deal happen right away. He's not his agent.
Unless intermediary is what they're saying.
Intermediary?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
People saying there's an intermediary where he'll get the sides together and hash things out type thing.
Oh, let's hope that it does happen. And let's hope that it doesn't happen. Whichever way it goes, Chelsea will still, make.
Let's hope that a deal doesn't happen. Like I don't think it will happen, because it's way too difficult to be worrying about getting replacements and that now.
Yes, sir. Guys, we really appreciate everyone's time. 20, 40, 50 of you at one point. We can't do without you guys, and you guys have shown us so much love. You've shown us so much love, and thank you very much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys very, very much for
smash the like button.
Exactly. Nizam's always welcoming new people, new community members, new members of this platform. Be a member. Friday will be here. Friday will be giving up some membership for new members, and even those that are permanently with us all the time. Jeremy, one of them, interesting I've seen Graham today. Hopefully, I see more consistency from Graham, and I'll be giving more membership. Big up Nehemiah said bravo. Nehemiah is already a member, so yeah, I think Nehemiah is the same as David William. So Nehemiah already got it, and he's welcome. He welcomes a lot of the new faces in here, but he is so fascinated about transfers. He loves the transfers. He's a true Chelsea true person. But guys, remember Friday we will be doing a Q&A, and we will get our calls ready for you guys to join and have a say. It's going to be a direct conversation. You come in for at least a minute or two, and then you hop off for someone. We don't want to overcrowd the studio with too many people. So you come in, and then you give us your thoughts, what you think, and then you're done. We'll let you go. Somebody else also come in and talk to us. It will be a panelist of 3 people. Myself, Stephen G, who is the chief editor of the platform. And then we have our wonderful guest, friend and family, JC, who also will be here with us. So 3 of us plus anyone else that join, and we hear from you. So as usual, tomorrow's stream is a Q&A stream. And if any news that pop in, any news that comes in, definitely we'll discuss it as the stream goes on. And also, I'll remind you guys that the window closes around 11 p.m. UK time, and we will be here 5 hours prior to the window being closed. We'll be discussing transfers that is flying in. We talk about even techie transfer window, also German transfer window, the Italian league transfer window. We have a lot to talk about before the window closes. And when the window closes, we'll be here 1 more hour before we leave the studio. So we will be here with you guys for a long period of time on a deadline day. So stay tuned. Neil will be here with his yellow dress. So keep your eyes on that. Our dress, just like the transfer windows are supposed to be. Anyway, I've talked a lot. I've said this. Steven, anything you want to say? Oh, that good stuff.
I've got nothing to add. Nothing to add.
Okay. Steven, I don't have anything to add now. Say, guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you haven't, drop a like on the video. Let's see how many likes we have on the channel right now. And let me see the poll. Yeah, I'm always going to talk about the poll. Let me get to the poll in a second. Okay, all right. We have a 86% of the poll. People are saying that it's a masterclass, incredible fee if you're able to sell Enzo Fernández. And the question was, CFC Chelsea are finalizing a 76 million permanent sale for Nicolas Jackson. And it looks like everyone is in the line of selling him, and let's keep the money. So, guys, thank you very much. Zion is out, and I'll see you guys at the same time tomorrow. We still got some improvement to do on this channel as usual, and we are also accepting new panelists. So if you're there and you're trying to find a channel that will accept you as a panelist and be consistent to them, Zion has opened his door. There's so many ways you can contact me. You can find me on X. You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. Blueclouds Media is right there. DM me, and I'll let you know the instructions and everything that is related to the panel. So you can be a panelist for Blueclouds Media. So before that, thank you all for coming in. And Nizam says adios, and thank you for now. Bye for now.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the day. no pain. You are a